this is going to get splendid. Question of the day, is mill your least favorite way to lose a game? And if not, what is? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Splendid Mill with Splendid Reclamation. This is a fun little card. Obviously, this was never really that big of a thing until these little sacrifice lands come up. Pairs very nicely with the Rune Crab. It's going to create tons of landfall triggers because even though it is a sorcery, you can return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, and because, you know, Evolving Wilds isn't the greatest thing for this because it already comes in tapped, so you can't sacrifice it to get it that extra Rune Crab trigger on the same turn, but what can is the Cabaretti Courtyard and the Maestros Theater, because whenever it enters the battlefield, you immediately sacrifice it and you grab some extra basic lands, and that is why we're running 6-4-2 exactly, just so that we have a little, you know, we have to obviously feed our basic land fulfillment. And this is the deck here. We're pretty much taking the Rune Crab. Obviously, we've already seen Tasha's Hideous here, Maddening Cacophony, and the copy spells. I'm actually not running a whole lot of copy spells. We're only running 2 Galvanic Iterations, and we're not running Dual Strike or I forgot the other one that's just another copy spell. There's a bunch of different copy spells. We're only running 2 out of the whole deck because the point of the deck is to be able to go from Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which we can discard the Galvanic Iteration and use Flashback anyway, copy our Crab, and go for Splendid Reclamation. Yes, I know this is not really a fan favorite. I know that a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, like, why are you doing this? Well, just blame Wizards, because I mean, just blame them. I'm just trying to have a good time, and we're gonna try and use this Splendid Reclamation to get some crazy things going. So it is mill. I'm sorry if you don't like mill, but this is what we're gonna be doing today. Let's go. Before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button does look just like this, helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Suke, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's go ahead and keep it. Looks good to me. A little slow, but hey, all of our stuff's gonna be a little slow when we're running these kind of goofy decks here. I'm gonna drop the courtyard here. Well, we can't get let's go for Evolving Wilds here. And I'm going to end the turn here. Yeah, we definitely want to get into an island first, just in case we draw our Crab. That is going to be what we want to do here. So we want to be able to drop the Crab if we do that, because the Cabaretti Courtyard does not give us a blue source. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we go for the Cabaretti Courtyard. We shall acquire a red source so that we can get into Expressive Iteration, but we do have this nice little Spell Pierce. We do have this nice little Spell Pierce in case they want to get cute. Oh, they don't. No cuteness for you. Okay, well, that's all right. Let's go for Expressive Iteration. See what we got going on here. I guess we'll just take all of the land. Yeah, we'll just take all of the land here because I don't really... You can go away. We already have one of you. Plus, we don't have our Crab. We don't have our Crab, so we'll go ahead and do this. I guess we grab a blue. Blue's fine. Blue-hoo, and now we have to discard a card, unfortunately. I think we're going to get rid of a Spell Pierce. We don't have the mana to hold it up anyway, so whatever. There's our Crab. Oh, there's our Krabby Patty. I think we're going to go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker first, though. I think getting this on board, just getting this on the queue is a little bit more important. We're going to drop the Cabaretti Courtyard. Do we want to grab the green for the Splendid Reclamation? I think we're going to try it out. We're going to try it out. Just so that we can go in for the Crab, and then we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4 cards here. Oh no, the Trespasser. They're gonna start eating away. Oh, that's a mistake. That is a mistake. You want to get rid of my lands here. Thirst for Discovery. Cinderclasm's probably pretty dead here. So let's go ahead and get rid of these cards here. But this is the thing though. They definitely made a mistake here. You want to get rid of my... you want to get rid of all my lands. Because I'm gonna drop... I'm tell you what. I'm gonna drop this Rune Crab. I'm gonna drop this Evolving Wilds. This is gonna get so nasty. Oh, this is going to get splendid. And we're gonna drop the Evolving Wilds here. It doesn't even really matter. I just kind of want to get this into the graveyard. We'll drop it for red, whatever. Here's the thing. We're gonna swing in here. I know that we're gonna get just you know, blocked off or whatever. But the point of what we're doing here is to go for the Splendid Reclamation. This is a sorcerer, so we have to do it right now. Return all land cards from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And look at that. Oh, you almost feel bad. Look at all of those triggers. We'll go ahead and do it really quick, because I know playing mill is annoying, so, you know, we'll do it quick at least. But look at all of these rune crabs, and not only, these things are going to go off 2 different times. So we're milling them, The Cabaretti Courtyard, we're just going to grab anything, doesn't really matter here. Oh my gosh, you feel bad, but it's pretty funny. Don't hate Wizards for this. Don't hate me for this. Hate Wizards, that Wizards allowed this to be a thing. We grab the Maestros Theater, we grab some blue, and even though we don't finish them off, we still have Tasha's Hideous Laughter, 2 Evolving Wilds. Fable of the Mirrorbreaker can even copy a crab. Oh my god, this deck is just nasty. Yeah, that's fine. You can do what you want. At this point, you definitely want to get rid of the land. Yeah, there we go. They finally catch on a little bit here. Yeah, you feel a little bit bad, but you know, we have an embarrassment of riches in our hand here. I mean, oh my goodness, it's so crazy. Let's go for, I mean, whatever. Galvanic Iteration. We have a little bit low. We're a little bit low on the blue sources here, though. So I guess we can go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We even have 2 Evolving Wilds. Like, even if they did have like a counter, I mean, just something. We've got 2 Evolving Wilds, 2 Tasha's Hideous Laughters. It's just overkill. Just complete and utter overkill. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to give him... Let's go ahead and do it. Let's drop the mic on him. I'm sorry. We kind of have to. It's just too cool not to. I'm sorry, Kazuki. Let's go in. We're gonna be extra trolly here. We're not being a very hero-like. We're being kind of villain-like. We might as well just do the trolly thing. Good game. Darkwing Duck. That is a cool name. I mean, I gotta give it to you. That is a very cool name. We'll go ahead and drop the island first. You always want to go island first, just in case you get a crab. We do not get a crab. That is okay, because we go with the mountain. We're gonna save our courtyards and whatnot. Should we have kept it? I mean, again, we're kind of like saying we're pretty much going to get a crab here, so I guess we don't get a crab, which we don't, which is kind of unfortunate. We have enough land, so we'll go ahead and do this kind of stuff here, and I guess we'll put you back and get out our island here. If they have a Rafine, we're not going to be able to pay the ward costs, which kind of sucks. Yeah, yep, okay. Okay, well, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? I think we're just gonna drop this. Let's drop this. I guess we'll get a forest for our Splendid Reclamation. We'll gain a little bit of life, and I guess we just do this now, right? Yeah, we just do this now. I don't want them to like counter us or something. We just pay the ward cost. It is what it is. I guess Fable of the Mirrorbreaker is pretty okay here. Yeah, Fable of the Mirrorbreaker is okay. We do get to discard and clear out our hand here, so I think we are going to end up doing that. The Cinderclasm is pretty dead, and at least one of these Reclamations is dead, so I think being able to ditch 2 of those cards with this Fable, it's a little slow, but I think this Espery deck is probably pretty slow as well, so I guess we'll just be slow. Do they have a counter? I mean, if they do, I think we're just going to have to eat it. I mean, I don't know why they're giving us that. So let's go ahead and do this. Drop the Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. I would think they have a counter, because if they don't drop the Rafine, so why would they not drop the Rafine? That makes little sense to me. Okay. Okay. Let's drop the Maestros Theater. Want to get this into the graveyard. Infernal Grass. So instead of going for Rafine, they go for the Infernal Grass, which is just it's a little weird to me. We do have 2 reds here. We definitely need a little bit more blue, just in case we get like a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. We have another red here, so I think we're okay on red. But Kaito, yeah, Kaito is not great, but
I won't let Kamigawa fail.
I don't know why they didn't place down the Rafine.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Okay, phase out. We do get the crab. Okay, now we get the crab. That is amazing. Okay, that is awesome. Let's go for the Cinderclasm here. I want to keep everything in our hand. Now that we have the crab, I want to keep everything. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Cinderclasm only. Another Splendid Reclamation. That is absolutely absurd. So let's go for the crab. Let's drop. That's a Krabby from Pokemon, I believe. I think that's what it was. If not, I'm going to be an idiot. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So now we've got all these Splendid Reclamations. Let's go ahead and drop this. If they have a Fading Hope, I'm going to laugh. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Spell Pierce, okay. It is what it is. We still have more Reclamations, so not the end of the world here.
I know something you don't know.
You know something I don't know. That's pretty interesting. So let's see what they got going on here. Again, ooh, so they do have another Rafine. Okay. Wedding Announcement. Okay, Wedding Announcement is not the end of the world here. Exile the slot. So if we can copy the crab, that would be pretty cool here. This is really good, though. I mean, they've got, what, 42 cards here. We're going to drop the Splendid Reclamation. So let's go ahead and just drop it right now, baby. Not, like, the craziest thing ever, but it still is, you know, good. We're going to get 4 in total, because we grab 2 of these sack lands. Red's fine. Rune Crab's going to pop them off here. And then, again, this Reclamation for next turn is going to hit again. And then we have a Maddening Cacophony, just as a little mwah on top. So down to 22. And then they have the Rafine. So if they start conniving, you know, Rafine. So yeah, again, they connive, so they get down to 2. It's not like a net positive, because they do get to fix their hand. If they get rid of the Rune Crab with like an Infernal Grasp or something, like it's still not great. I don't even know if I want to put the crab in harm's way. I really don't actually. So we'll go ahead and just say no. We are down to 21 though. 21 is fine. Fine with me.
Bet you can't catch us.
You bet you can't catch me, huh? I don't know. I might be able to catch a Kaito. Be careful. We get. Oh my god, another crab. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go for crab. So we got crab number 2. I'm gonna go for crab. Let's go ahead and copy this crab. They can't get rid of all of our crabs here. And then we go for reclamation. I made sure to have enough for an extra Maddening Cacophony. They can't. Oh my god! And we just take it. They don't even let us go off. That's okay. Good game. That's Layla Luno. How you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good hand here, if I must say so myself. We're gonna drop the Maestros Theater. See what we can fetch from our land here. These nice little fetch lands. Let's go ahead and grab an island. Yeah, let's go do that. Just in case we grab a Rune Crab off the top of our deck, we want to get this going. Cinderclasm. That could be relevant in a matchup with creatures. So, yeah, we're going to drop this. Obviously, we're just going to get red just so we can drop that expressive, not expensive. I keep wanting to say inexpensive. Don't know why I keep doing that, but we'll get the expressive iteration going for next turn. We can go for the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, though. So here's the kind of the hard part. I think we're gonna do the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. If they've got if they have the iteration, not the iteration, the Jawari's Ruin. I think we just cry. Oh, okay. Whew, we get it to go. We get the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and that is so huge. Being able to get into that, it's not the end of the world. They get rid of our little token here, but it's okay. It was better than a Jawari. A Jawari Ruins there, I would have cried. So they have their expressive, not expensive. It is an uncommon, so very inexpensive to craft. Drop a mountain here. We do have the Evolving Wilds. Okay, let's go ahead and discard some cards here. So we don't have. I'm not really getting a big creature vibe here. So the Cinderclasm might be kind of good to go. And I guess we can get rid of the Splendid Reclamation because we don't have a crab. So I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of those. Might as well. And we have another Splendid Reclamation. Let's go ahead and do our iteration here. I guess we have to go for the land because we don't really we have all tapped lands that come in tapped. So I guess we'll go ahead and put in the. I guess we'll go ahead and put in the Cacophony. Let's go for the iteration. They give us a year ago. I understand. I totally understand. I get it, because this deck obviously plays slowly. I'm still gonna be a little bit mean if I can get somewhere in a comfortable position. I'll go ahead and give them the Urgo. But I understand it. I understand it. It is a slow playing deck. No one likes getting out milled. Okay, I think we can just drop the Evolving Wilds here. Galvanic into a Cacophony. I guess we could rather just wait for the Tasha's Hideous Laughter, so I guess we just say go. Guess we just say go. Urgo, not gonna say it. We'll wait for a little something better here. So that is fine. Go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing. What the heck have we even got? This is like just like Grixis like control, I guess. Okay. Well, let's go for I'm getting a little thirsty. Let's go ahead and thirst for discovery here. Ooh, okay. And we don't have any basics to discard, which is really unfortunate. Guess we'll go ahead and get rid of we don't have any crabs. We don't have any crabs, so we'll go ahead and get rid of these reclamations. We just don't have any. Go ahead and use this for some more island action here. Boom. And my turn. Oof. Well, I guess we'll just start the party. Let's go for the Galvanic Iteration. And then we're going to go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and get some interesting stuff out here. Go down to 31 with the first one. Then they're going to go down to 20 with the first one. And we're still at 23 life. We're still at 23 life here. So this is looking pretty good here. They gave us a year ago. Okay, now we're not playing slow anymore. So now we can kind of dance in their tears a little bit. Your tears taste delicious. Because we were playing slow there, so that means they're just being salty. A salty spittoon. Professor Onyx, okie dokie. Hello, Onyx. How you doing here? What you gonna do?
If I won't be given a second chance.
Wow.
Sorry, you don't make the grade.
I didn't make the grades. I've been studying all night. Oh my gosh, we got a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I'm gonna go for the Galvanic Iteration. I'm just gonna we're gonna enjoy this a little bit just because they did unnecessarily treat us fair. We're gonna go ahead, cheers, and we won't be over the top. We'll go ahead and give them a spanking, and then we'll drop the Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and we'll goodbye. Well, if it isn't Master Roshi, how do you do? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is kind of the downside of messing with these types of builds. It revolves around these tap lands, or not tap lands, I mean, whatever you want to call them. They come in, we're going to bust Evolving Wilds. I'm not too worried about that. We're going to go ahead and just grab an island here. That's the kind of the bad thing. Because we go first, we can kind of get away with doing that. It's not that big of a deal. We do have the Splendid Reclamation, so that is nice. It's nice. I think we're still not going to mess around. We still need a forest, so we're going to go ahead and drop our Cabaretti Courtyard. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and bust this. Pretty much all we're going to be wanting to do. Dropping all these things. Hopefully we get into our crab, and then we drop the Splendid Reclamation and watch our opponents cry. And it's really fun. It's really fun for us, not for our opponent. Not for Master Roshi, but hopefully we can give him a good Kamehameha or Kamehameha wave. I'm not really ever sure, like, what, I feel like sometimes the show usually said, like, Kamehameha wave. But, like, sometimes it was Kamehameha. I don't really know. I honestly really don't know. But either way, let's go ahead and drop the Expressive Iteration. Try and fix up our hand here. We do have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I would like to get into... Oh man, this is actually a little yuckier than it should be. We'll go ahead and put... We can grab a forest this way. I guess we'll put the Spell Pierce into our hand here. No. No, we're gonna say no way to the Spell Pierce. I don't know what they're really running here. We'll go ahead and drop the Mountain. So just so that we can get into the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Before we start doing the mill action here, they don't really have a very threatening board here, so I'm not really sweating that. The Celestis, again, just not very threatening here. So we do have Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and we're almost at a point where we can just start milling and not even worrying about the Splendid Reclamation part of our deck. But we're still going to go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. If they have, like a Spell Pierce, I mean, if this is Grixis and they just had a Spell Pierce or something, I would have been a little upset, but we do need another island before we get into the forest here, so I think we'll just do that. Yeah, and because we kind of just need it up front. I'm just going to use it. I know that, like, you typically should wait until your opponent's end step or whatever, but that's fine. Plus, they get rid of our treasure source, so we'll just go ahead and speed up the game here. No need to just kind of, like, keep that lingering. We'll just do it right now. So the nice thing about the Fable of the Mirrorbreaker and discarding is we can discard the Galvanic Iteration, and it has flashback, so that we can always use that at a later point in time. And because we do have Fable of the Mirrorbreaker, we're gonna be able to copy some things. We don't have a crab though, so we're on the hunt. We're going crab fishing. We're going crab fishing for sure. This Celestis is a little weird to me. It screams Grixis. It does scream Grixis though. Like environmental science is okay. Gaining life, don't really care. We're trying to take out your deck, so I don't really care about your life. So I don't think it's Grixis. I really don't at this point. So Harvester. Let's have the Harvester. When we go down to 19, we don't really care that much. We don't really care. Do we want to get rid of the Expressive Iteration, or do we want to go for double Maddening Cacophony? At this point, gosh darn, I think we kind of just want to get rid of this stuff, right? I mean, at this point, we just kind of want to Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Hopefully, we can get into like an island of some sort. Cabaretti Court. If we're committing to getting rid of the Splendid Reclamation, I think we just get rid of the Cabaretti Courtyard altogether. Yeah, I think we just do this. Okay, we do have a Cinderclasm that can wipe the board. That's pretty nice, actually. Maybe we go for Expressive Iteration. Try to get a land so that we can kick her with the Cinderclasm. I think that's a pretty good chance we can do that. We can't kick this anymore because we don't have the red for it. Oh goodness. Woo-wee, okay. Well, let's take this. Let's do what we can. Go ahead and grab this so that we can do this. Ooh-wee, I think we're just going to drop a Maddening Cacophony and then keep up a Fading Hope. I mean, it's not, like, wonderful, but, you know, it's not too bad. We also get a little bit more information about what's going on in here. They are running Duress, which is very scary. I don't like that at all. Okay, well, so on the turn here. If they duress away our Tasha's Hideous Laughter, that's obviously very not good. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and just go for Fading Hope here. Cabaretti Courtyard. Again, we don't really have any crabs, so I'm not really worried about the Splendid Reclamation right now. Just not. We'll go ahead and take our beating here. I think if they should have probably... Ooh. There's our crab. So, Arcane Bombardment. So, here's the thing. We actually helped them. We actually helped them with this Arcane Bombardment because we helped load up their graveyard. So that's a little nerve-wracking. Let's go for the Galvanic Iteration. And then just go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I mean, that's... Yeah. They have 39 cards here. Oh my god, only 6 cards. That is not that great. Okay, we do get a little bit better of a roll there. That goes down to 21. They draw to make it 20. But yeah, this is a little rough. This Arcane Bombardment, I mean, they're going to start doing some crazy things here. Okay. If they start using these big scores and whatnot, though, they are going to help us kind of, like, go burn through their deck. Burn down the house. Okay, that is not good. What do they get for the Arcane Bombardment? They get a hunt for specimens. They get to learn. Okay. Ugh. We do have the Cinderclasm, though. The Cinderclasm is very, very good in this deck. We can go for double Maddening Cacophony as well. So that's kind of nice. Do I want to block is the question. I think I kind of do at this point. I think our win condition is probably just going for Galvanic Iteration. Let's say we did draw a land. We could go for... Don't think I'd even really want to go for Ruin Crab. I guess we'll keep it for now. I mean, there's no reason to get too hasty here. Down to 14 is not really the end of the world. So we'll go ahead and be okay there. Gain life, again, not really worried about your life, so that's okay. We do get a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, though, but we could just go for Tasha's Hideous Laughter and a Maddening Cacophony. I think at that point, that's just going to be the move. We don't even really need to copy it because we do have some sort of lethal here. I don't want to call it lethal. It's not really lethal. It's, oh, they actually have 8 left. Maddening Cacophony is just going to take care of them. And we don't even need to do the Ruin Crabby type of stuff here. We just get them to go. And I'm sorry, Master Roshi. but the Kamehameha wave is not going to do you any good here. Put token. Hey, we'll give him a toast to you. Good game.